This is going to be the upside down Shimmer tutorial. If I can figure out how to reverse it and make it not upside down on my computer, I'll do that later, but I'm using the computer webcam, and sticking it where the music would usually go on my piano is the easiest way to make it show the keys. They're just going to be upside down. First of all, let me explain how the music that I'm going to be showing you works, and I found the chords online somewhere. I can't remember where anymore. They're in lots of different places. This is the first part. Basically, each of those green letters shows the chord that you're going to be playing, or the major it's in. And each green letter represents 4 notes, which will sound like that, except maybe an octave lower. So that you can see what that actually means, upside down, of course. Here we go to our piano. This is the C below middle C, right there. So you would be playing C, G, C, G, and that is the 4 notes. So the reason why it says it twice at the top there is because those 4 notes would be getting played twice, pretty much on the words they're under. So it'd be, she calls me from the cold. The next one's going to be a D, which gets switched into after that one's done between the things, which is this again. Pretty much the exact same thing as before, except up 1 note. And for those of you with previous musical experience, it's just a 5th up, which means if your pinky's on the lower note, then your thumb's on the middle note, and then it's an octave up for the next D. And that can be used all throughout this song. Or you can check out the next tutorial, which I'll be hopefully making for other varieties that you could put in. And that's how that works. And now that you know what you're listening for and where the notes will be, I'll move the laptop so that you can see the first part getting played. And the reason why I only had those 2 lines down was because then it's the exact same thing repeated for the next 2 lines. And here's the melody, which you can see right here. Or with the background, it would sound like this. Except in this case, on the last note of D, you play the first note of the next repeat of this, and then plus a pedal, it becomes and that is the first part. Next, we go on to She says she's ashamed, and can she take me for a while? Ignore the crossed out orange note in the background, because I realized that if I wrote the D there, then it'd be a little bit more clear where it should go. And in this one, the E gets introduced, which, same exact thing as the D and the C, just all up one note. You do not have to deal with any sharps for this. And here's the whole thing on the keyboard. First the melody, and then with the notes again. And after that, for the melody and the harmony, it's a repeat of the first part. So it would become, with the background added in. Which, there is a slight difference at the end, which is that instead of just playing the two Ds and continuing, you just press down like that, and then kind of let the notes trail off in the left hand while you continue with the right. As you'll notice, in the first part of the song, you pretty much repeated the 4-note sequences twice before switching. Well, in that thing, you went to doing each of them once for a short time with the... And you'll be back to playing each of the note sequences once for a little bit in the chorus, and then it'll change again. And let's see, get this third place. That helps. But yeah, as you'll see, there are a whole lot of C's. There's also some orange things scratched out in the background because there are multiple different ways that you can play this part according to your choice. That line after the C on Shimmers means it's another case of you going like, and letting it trail off. Now I'll show you the right hand again on its own and then play it with the left hand so you can hear what it sounds like. On the second part of the tutorial.